Hello students, welcome back to your science class. So students, in the previous class we were talking about the questions from the sample paper. Today also we will going to continue, and today we will going to see some question from the case. Although we have started with the case but we haven't finished it. So let us see the case again. Here Noor, a young student, she was trying to demonstrate some properties of light in her science project work. And she kept X inside the box. And with the help of the laser pointer, she made light rays pass through the hole on one side of the box. She had a small butter paper screen to see the spot of light being cast as they emerged. Now let us see here. So she has taken an object, and when she uses the laser light, the rays are actually showing like this. Why is it so? Let us see that what kind of a X is placed inside the box to make the rays behave like this. So we know that it is a glass slab which used to show such kind of a behavior, that when a ray passes through it, then it get refracted, and after that again it will get immersed. So it is the incident ray, and that of the emergent ray is shown in the figure. What could be X that she placed inside the box to make the rays behave as shown? So what could be the X, students? See, a converging lens is there, a parallel side glass block, a plane mirror, and a triangular prism is there. So it is actually a glass slab. Glass slab is what? A parallel side glass block. Okay, that is the glass slab. So it will be a glass slab through which ray passes from one end to the other, and such kind of a behavior can be seen where the first ray it get refracted and then it get immersed. So answer will be second. Here answer will be the second one, that is the parallel side glass block. It is the correct answer. Now let us move on and see the next question. She measured the angle of incidence for both the rays on the left side of a box to be 48.6 degree. She knew the refractive index of the material X inside the box was 1.5. What will be the approximate value of angle of refraction? So now in this question, angle of incidence is given, and that is 48.6 degree. Refractive index of the material X inside the box, that is also given, and it is 1.5. We have to find the angle of refraction. Formula, we are knowing that refractive index of the medium, it will be equals to sin I upon sin R. This will be the refractive index. Now the refractive index value of the material that was given, and it is 1.5. Value of sin I is also given, and that is equals to 48.6 upon sin R, that we have to find out. Obviously everything is given, we simply have to divide it through that. Now when we will divide it with that of 1.5, it will be equals to sin R is equals to sin 48.6, and here the value of that of the 48.6 is already given. As you can see here, it is 0.75. 0.75 upon 1.5 is there. Upon 1.5, when we will divide both of them, we will get the value that is 0.5. Okay, so sin r, it came out as is equals to 0.5. Now remember student, r will be equals to what? That will be equals to now one more thing is here. Actually 0.5 means what? That is 1 by 2. Okay, so we can also write it as 1 by 2. Now sin r is equals to 1 by 2, and we know that 1 by 2 is what? It is the value of the sine 30 degree. So we can say that sin r will be equals to sine 30 degree, because the value of the sine 30 degree is what? It is 1 by 2, which is equals to 0.5. So by this we get the answer, that is the approximate value of the angle of refraction, it will be equals to 30 degree. Okay, so this is the angle of a refraction. So we got the angle of incidence, which is 48.6 degree, and angle of refraction, which is 30 degree. Now let us move on and see the next question. Her friend noted the following observation from this demonstration. First one, glass is optically rarer than air. Air and glass allow light to pass through them with the same velocity. Air is optically rarer than glass. Speed of the light through a denser medium is faster than that of the rarer medium. So glass is optically rarer than air. This is a wrong statement, student. Okay, glass is not optically rarer. Next, air and glass allow light to pass through them with the same velocity. That is also wrong, because the optical density of the glass is higher than that of the air. Ultimately, it definitely allows the light to pass through it, but with the same velocity, the speed of the light, due to the different optical density, due to different refractive index, it changes. So speed of the light in case of a glass will be less as compared to in the air. Air is optically rarer than glass. This is the correct one. Yes, optical density of the glass is higher, so air is what? It is optically rarer. Speed of light through denser medium is faster than that of rarer medium. That is also correct one. Speed of the light, no, this is a wrong one again, student. The speed of the light through a denser medium is, it is not faster. Rarer medium is having the faster speed of the light. So that is also a wrong one. Next one is the ratio sine of angle of incidence in the first medium to the sine of angle of refraction in the second medium gives the refractive index of second material with respect to the first one. Yes, this is the correct one. Angle of incidence, sine of angle of incidence to that of the angle of refraction, it will give the refractive index of second material with respect to first one. So out of this following demonstration, two things is correct. One is air is optically rarer than glass, and the ratio sine of angle of incidence in the first medium to the ratio of angle of refraction in the second medium give the refractive index of the second material with respect to first one. These two are correct. So which one of the combination of the above statement give below is correct? Obviously it will be the second one, where third and not the second one, it will be D. Third and fifth is correct. Third statement and the fifth is the correct combination. Now see, question number 60 here of the same case. If the object inside the box was made of a material with a refractive index less than 1.5, then so object which is present inside the box, it is made up of a material with refractive index less than 1.5. Lateral shift of the ray would be less, lateral shift of the ray would be more, lateral shift of the ray would remain the same as before. There is not enough information to comment any of the above statement. Actually, if the object inside the box was made of a material whose refractive index is 1.5, less than 1.5, the lateral shifting, it will be less only. Why is it so? If it will be more refractive index, it means the density will be high, and ultimately the speed of the light will vary a lot. So angle of refraction moves towards the normal, even angle of a emergence we also see. So this lateral shifting, it is because of the refractive index. Obviously, if the optical density will be less, so lateral shifting of the ray would be less only. So the correct option here, it will be A. Okay. So these are some of the questions from the case study. Now let us see few more questions, students. Here question is, suppose a gas is there and a gas is evolved when dilute sulfuric acid react with zinc granules. So when dilute sulfuric acid react with zinc granules, it gives a pop sound when lead matchstick is introduced near it. Identify the gas. So pop sound, you know that basically actually this is an exothermic reaction in which when zinc react with the dilute sulfuric acid, or even with the dilute hydrochloric acid, then we can hear the pop sound. When we will going to hear the pop sound, when the zinc react with the S2SO4, then the bubbles start coming out of it, and these bubbles, when we bring a burning matchstick or a splinter near the mouth of that of the test tube, it will produce the pop sound. So what kind of a gas it is which produces the pop sound? So this is a detection of the hydrogen gas, in which we can say that it produces the pop sound here. So answer, you can see nitrogen, hydrogen, oxygen or carbon dioxide. It will be hydrogen which produces the pop sound. Now see here the next one. Metal X react with dilute hydrochloric acid to form metal salt and gas. Identify X. So metal X react with dilute hydrochloric acid. So there is a metal, we react with it to form the metal salt, and a gas is there. So here, as you can see, copper, mercury and silver, these all are what? They are less reactive than that of hydrogen. So obviously copper will be not. Suppose here copper is there, copper plus HCl. So copper is what? It is less reactive than that of hydrogen. So no reaction will take place, because hydrogen is what? It is more reactive than that of copper. Obviously copper will be not able to displace it. Second, that is with the mercury. So with the mercury also, Hg plus HCl, mercury is also what? It is less reactive, so there will be no such reaction take place with that of a hydrochloric acid. And finally with the Ag, that is with the silver. So Ag reacting with that of a hydrochloric acid, there is no formation of a gas occur, since the Ag, that is silver, is what? It is less reactive than that of the hydrogen. But if we see here of zinc, so zinc is what? That is more reactive than that of a hydrochloric acid, and ultimately there is a formation of a ZnCl2 and hydrogen gas will be evolved along with it. Okay, so the metal salt is zinc chloride and the gas which is released here is the hydrogen gas. In the neutralization reaction, when excess of acid is added to an alkali, salt and water are produced. What is the nature of the solution after the reaction occurs? So, in a neutralization reaction, excess of acid is added to an alkali. Salt and water are produced. Nature of the solution after the reaction, obviously, if more amount of acid is added to the alkali, then the salt will be formed. But this salt is what? It is an acidic salt. You know, students, suppose even in the neutralization reaction, we have seen that when a strong acid react with a weak base, then there is a formation of a acidic salt. Okay, the reason is that strong acid is there, so it will going to show its acidity will be more as compared to the base. So the kind of a solution which will be formed here, it will be a acidic solution, acidic salt solution. Similarly, if we talk about the base also, so if a strong base react with a weak acid, then there is a formation of a basic salt solution. So when will be actually the neutral solution will be formed? When both of them are strong, acid as well as base at an equal amount, then the kind of a salt which is formed here, it will be neutral, like sodium chloride. So here the answer, it will be acidic. Okay, so in the neutralization reaction, it is the acidic one which will going to form when excess of acid is added to an alkali. Select the option which give correct function and or characteristic of the four part of human respiratory system. First one, alveoli, then diaphragm, then trachea, then ribs. So correct function, alveoli is what? It is the thin wall sac like a structure for exchange of gases. This is the correct option. Sorry. Yes, this is the correct option in which the thin wall sac like a structure, alveoli is there where the proper exchange of a gases can take place. Second one is diaphragm. It is pulled up when breathed in. No, actually diaphragm, when it is breathed in, then it used to go down, not pull up. It moves down so that a more amount of oxygen can be taken. So it is not pulled up. Next one is trachea. It is supported by bony ridges for conducting inspired air. So trachea is actually not supported by the bony ridges. This is a wrong statement. Ribs, when breathe out, ribs are lifted. No, when we breathe out, and that time the ribs, they do not lift up. Okay, they are not lifted. So here, out of the four, the correct option will be alveoli. Alveoli is the thin wall sac like a structure where the exchange of gases can easily take place. That is why it is a thin wall. Blood capillaries have surrounded the alveoli also. Identify the options that indicate the correct enzyme that is secreted in location L, M and N. L, M and N represent mouth cavity, stomach and small intestine of the human being. So L is what? So mouth cavity, what kind of an enzyme will be there? Salivary amylase enzyme is there because saliva is present there. Then stomach consisting of a pepsine, hydrochloric acid, pepsine. So pepsine is there. And small intestine, there are a lot more are there. So trypsin, even the lipase is also there. So let us see that which one of the following is the correct combination. So first one is lipase, trypsin and pepsine. This is not possible because pepsine, it is released in the stomach. So this is the wrong one. Then amylase, pepsine and trypsin. This is the correct option, student, because amylase, salivary amylase is formed in the saliva itself. Then trypsin is there, then pepsine is there, pepsine is released in stomach, and then trypsin which is released in the small intestine. So out of the four, the second one is the correct option. Now see here. Given below are the function of some part of a human circulatory system. Identify the correct match. Pulmonary vein. Pulmonary vein, it takes oxygenated blood from the body parts to heart. Role of a pulmonary vein is what? It used to carry, yes, it used to carry the oxygenated blood from not to the body part but from the lungs to heart. So this is the wrong one. Then the next one is, that is artery. It takes oxygenated blood from heart to lungs. This is also a wrong one because artery used to carry the oxygenated blood from the heart to all the different body parts. Dorsal aorta, it takes deoxygenated blood from heart to body parts. Aorta used to carry the oxygenated blood from the heart to the body parts. So it will be wrong answer. It do not carry the deoxygenated blood. Vena cava, it takes deoxygenated blood from the body part to right atrium. This is the correct option. Vena cava used to receive the deoxygenated blood. So here the correct option, it will be vena cava. Now see question number 15. What happened when right and left ventricle contract during pumping of blood by human heart? So see here, blood transferred to the right ventricle and left ventricle simultaneously. Blood is transferred to lungs for oxygenation and is pumped into various organs simultaneously. Blood transferred to right atrium and left atrium simultaneously. Blood is received from lungs after oxygenation and is received from various organs of the body. So blood is transferred to the right ventricle and left ventricle. This is the wrong one. Blood is transferred to the lungs for oxygenation and is pumped into the various organs simultaneously. Yes, this is the correct option, student, in which the blood is transferred from the lungs and at the same time it is also pumped to the different parts of the body. Then blood transferred to the right atrium and left atrium simultaneously. That is also a wrong one. It is not like that. Blood is received from the lungs after oxygenation and is received from the various organs of the body. That is also a wrong one. So the correct option, it will be blood is transferred to lungs for oxygenation and then it is pumped. Okay, then it is pumped into the various organ of the part simultaneously. 1, 2, 3 and 4 represent mouth cavity, liver, first part of small intestine and complete small intestine respectively. small intestine of the human digestive system. Match the labeling referred in column 1 and correlate with the function in column 2. First one, the length of this depend on the food of the organism eat. Second, initial phase of starch digestion. Third, increases the efficiency of a lipase enzyme action. Fourth, this is the site of the complete digestion of carbohydrate, protein and fat. So first one is the mouth cavity. So first one, initial phase of starch. So first will be matched with B. Then second is the liver. Yes, it will increases the efficiency of a lipase action. So here it will be increases the efficiency. Then third is the first part of small intestine. So we can say here that is this is the site of a complete digestion of the carbohydrate, protein and fat. And the final or the complete intestine, the length of this depend upon the food of the organism eat. So ultimately the answer, it will be the second one. Second one will be the correct option.